Investors transporting icebergs from Antarctica to Alxa suddenly pick up an encrypted distress signal. They thought it was a nest of penguins that would make them a fortune. But they never realized the source of the signal was a specimen that had been frozen for 100,000 years. The team then dug it up and transported it back to the camp in an ice coffin for study. In order to get the first information, the team is going to drill a hole in the ice coffin to get a little bit of the mysterious creature's cellular tissues without any disinfection or protection. As the drill goes deeper and deeper, everyone's heart is in their throat. When the ice coffin was opened, no strange gases came out as expected, and everything remained the same inside. As the drill slowly rotated, a little bit of the mysterious creature's flesh was carefully packed in a petri dish. After a brief sampling and study, the team leader confirmed and announced that the mysterious creature was the alien that mankind had been searching for. Everyone cheered and danced and sang on the spot to celebrate the stupidity of leaving the ice coffin in the storage room. As the temperature in the room rises, the ice coffin melts. The first to notice something strange was the dog in the warehouse, chewing on the cage in an attempt to escape. The noise attracted the attention of Paul, who was about to go to the toilet, so he cautiously came to take a look. The ice coffin had melted considerably and he gently removed the top layer of broken ice, and the claws of the alien creature were clearly visible inside. Paul was scared shitless and ran into the rec room crying and hissing that the creature had come to life. When they saw the shattered scene, everyone's alcohol consumption suddenly vanished and they finally realized the seriousness of the situation. In order to prevent the monster from escaping from the camp, they hurriedly copied weapons and split into two to try to outflank the monster. When they saw the hole in the fence, the dog had disappeared except for a reddish color. It was obvious that the monster was hunting for food, and they all became alert. At that moment, they sensed a faint movement coming from below the camp's infrastructure. One man was dragged away from the camp with his chest pierced, while the other, who had been splattered with blood, watched in horror as his companion was devoured. Upon hearing the commotion, everyone rushed to the scene but could only witness their companions being devoured bit by bit. With the leader in charge, they all pulled the trigger. The monster was screaming and struggling in pain, but it could only choose to break through upwards, and finally it was accidentally stuck in the small cage. The crowd hurriedly threw out a few barrels of gasoline directly ignited after a full 49 minutes to see the monster has been 8 minutes cooked before they chose to extinguish the fire. Although they lost a companion in the accident, it was not as big a loss as the loss of the living monster. To maximize the monster's value, the scientists couldn't wait to dissect it while it was still hot. Two strong men broke open the monster's chest cavity and inside lay the half-digested body of their companion. But to everyone's disbelief, the monster's digestive method was completely different from that of Earth creatures, more like a form of parasitism. And that's when the scientists suddenly discovered something extraordinary. Translated with Deep L. Calm, free version.